What's up, my fitness family? My name is Brent Kasmer. This is BKPT, and I have an ab workout intense. This is get a six-pack fast, results guaranteed. So I want you guys to follow along with me today. I'm going to have the sweetest workout for you, super hard. I'm going to show you everything from beginner levels to advanced levels, so that way, wherever you're at in that journey, you can take part in this and you can feel good about it because you're getting your workout in. So if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe, mash that notification bell. I got all kinds of information in there for you in my channel. Today I'm going to give you the whole workout. So we're going to start off with your foam roller. We're going to jump into dynamic stretches. We're going to go into the workout itself and then static stretching at the end. And I might even remind you to turn on your Apple Watch so that way you don't forget to record your workout and then get some information for yourself. So I'm always struggling. I'm like, dang, I forgot to start my workout on my watch. But I'm going to start off, and this is going to be briefly along the way. So brief foam rolling, brief dynamic stretching, and then we're going to go for the whole workout, of course. And then static stretching at the end briefly. But I have all of these tutorials along the way. So if you want to go into an in-depth foam rolling session, I have these in my channel. Just click back, go back to one that's specifically an area that you're trying to hit. So that way, whether it's your legs to relieve knee pain, or whether it's your back, or whether it's, specific areas like your chest or shoulders or arms or forearms or whatever it might be. So I want to make sure that you guys know how to heal yourself so that way you can get the best out of your workouts without hurting yourself and injuring yourself. All right, so let's jump into it. All right, here we go. We're going to put the foam roller on the ground. I'm going to sit on it, and I'm going to start it not on your lumbar, so not on the lower part of your back, but right above that, and you're going to bridge your butt up in the air, and you're going to roll nice and slow to the top part of your traps, all the way down to almost like right below your rib cage. I'm just going to go nice and slow. This is to help ease you into it because your goal is to relax. You jump on this thing and it hurts, all right? Especially, if you're working out all the time or if you're not. You'll find times where it's just work-related stuff, sitting in a chair too long, driving in a car too long. These are great things to take in the car with you. So just rolling back and forth, getting loosened up, breathing the whole time. Now we're going to reach around and grab the back of your shoulders. So you really want to open your scaps up even further so that way you can really get a little bit deeper in on those muscles. And if you find a part that hurts, that's where you want to stay just for a brief second. So relax and stay there. And you want to work those knots out. Why? Why do you say? Let me answer that for you. Because what happens is if you're exercising and you have knots in your muscles and it's bound up and it's tight, all muscles have antagonists and agonists. So you have a muscle that's working and a muscle that's not supposed to be working, or there should be several muscles firing at the same time equally. And you get this when you do leg exercises. So next I'm going to do my lats. I'm going to talk to you through this. You want your arms straight above your head. You want the foam roller right in your armpit. And we're going to try to keep our body nice and straight. And we're going to roll right down our lat, our latissimus dorsi muscle. So rolling right down that lat muscle, nice and slow, breathing. So you're using this to help keep some pressure off and move you as well. So where I was going with that is, if you have a muscle that's bound up and tight, then you also have muscles that are not firing because they have to be relaxed if you have a tight muscle that's taken over. So if you're overworking a tight muscle and underworking a muscle that's relaxed, therefore you're causing more imbalances. Even though you're exercising, thinking you're doing the right thing, your body is naturally not. And then you can increase your ability to get injured, which in turn is one of the highest reasons why people either don't start a program or stop a program before getting to the end goal, which is living healthy. And it deters them and puts them back into a spot where they're not working out anymore and they're not eating right because they fell off the wagon and all the stuff that you guys know happens. So same thing, palm up, and we're just rolling down that lat. nice and slow. Like I said, if something hurts, lay there and breathe. Relax and breathe. Really mashing that thing down. Why do you have that timer going on in the background, Brent? I know it's annoying as crap, but it won't be when we're working out. That's what we got going on today. We're going to do an interval circuit for abs. 1, I hate doing abs. B, I hate doing intervals. So why not just torture myself and do intervals and abs? Sometimes it's necessary. I'm a guy that loves lifting weights, loves working in rep ranges, but I like to torture myself too and do this. You guys have seen some of my Saturday Live workouts. This was one of my Saturday Live workouts, but I had to re-record it. All right, so next one we're going to do is our thighs, our quads. So we're going to do this, like I said, to save time. We're going to do both of them into a plank position, rolling back and forth over top of them, all the way to the top part of your hip, and then slowly working your way all the way down to your knees. I actually prefer doing these individually, and I taught upon that in one of my previous videos for foam rolling for joint relief. So for knee joint pain. We're going to do one more time, but this time we're going to pulse our legs as we move down it. So we're going to start at the top. We're going to do 3 pulses. Ooh, feel them popping a little bit there. Roll it down a little bit more, do a little bit of back and forth roll, and then pulsing it again. All right. And then one more time, really getting onto that VMO. Vastus medialis. Oh, yeah. And one more time, pulsing it back and forth 3 times. Ooh, my right leg's a little tighter there. This is when I would typically spend a little more time on my right leg. Okay. So next thing, lower body-wise, I'm going to hit TFL, which is a band right on your hip bone, or right below, above your hip bone, right above it, and it rolls this way. So we need to roll back and forth. So forward and backwards. Another place that causes knee issues. I'm going to do this one really quickly. Back and forth. You guys are going to love this workout. It's going to be so fun. I got all kinds of different things in there for you. So if you're a beginner, if you're intermediate or advanced, any level, I'm going to give it to you today. So same thing, rolling back and forth. I'm going to go right into the IT band on this side, which is right along the side of your quad, on the side of your leg. So you see how I have my top foot hooked over my leg. I'm on my elbow, and I'm slowly moving down that side. This is very typically one of the more painful leg foam rolling movements. If you're a runner, this is a big area that needs to be worked on to relax because it's usually overactive from the impact of running and running. Ooh, baby. And you can roll. Just don't roll over top of your knee, joint itself. You can roll all the way down to it. And you'll feel sometimes that's the tightest part. That insertion point, origin. Ooh, baby. Hurts so good. Hurts so good. So there's a spot that really is painful for me right there. So I'm just trying to relax for 1 second. as I mash on it. So you guys hear all those different beeps. So if you haven't joined me for one of my Saturday live workouts, the timer runs. So it's got a 1 minute timer. It's got a beep, a single beep 30 seconds in. It's got a single beep with 10 seconds left. And it's got a triple beep at the end. So like a 3, 2, 1 count. And then we do 12 seconds of rest in between. Since you won't be able to see the clock today. Oh, mommy. Mommy! Hurts so good. It's one of those workouts that I love having more people here with me. But I had to do a recut on it because I had some music playing in the background. I got in trouble. So there we go. We got the IT, the TFL, your quads. We're going to hit the butt cheeks a little bit, your piriformis. So we're going to sit in a figure 4. So I got my right leg up over my knee. I'm going to lean over towards that right side. Got my left knee pulled in nice and tight. And I'm literally rolling back and forth over my piriformis. You'll feel this when you got the right spot, I promise you. The reason you sit in this figure 4, it helps open it up a little bit better. A lot of times I'll use a lacrosse ball and I'll sit on a plyo box to get the best out of this. Really dig into those hamstrings, glutes. A lot of times people think they have sciatica and it's just their piriformis is super tight, or they'll think they have lower back problems. Same issue. This is tight. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this foam rolling session a little bit. I mean, this is a huge thing that helps out your body. Like I said, it's keeping it balanced. You know, people can work out all day long and grind all day long, but if your body's not balanced out, you could cause more harm than good for yourself. So I'm going to set this over here. The next thing we're going to do is go into a dynamic stretch. What's a dynamic stretch? It's literally just movement, body movement. So if you're doing upper body, you want to get some good upper body dynamic stretches. It's just, honestly swinging your arms back and forth, letting them do the work. So, just throwing those arms back and forth, crisscrossing them over, under. This is your dynamic stretch. Like I said, we're going to do a brief dynamic stretch, about 5 minutes-ish. So I want to walk you through this step by step, getting ready for a workout so that way you can use all of these things as tools for all of your workouts to stay injury-free. That's the key, injury-free. I'm a poet, didn't even know it. So arm circles backwards. Let those arms just kind of fling and move. Arm circles forwards. Let them fling. Let them move. This is a good chance too to see, like if you're in a mirror and you're looking at yourself, if everything's moving symmetrically. So you're like, oh man, my right arm's like making a way different range of motion circle than my left. It's a good thing to kind of start getting aware of it. If you're not noticing it by feeling it, you want to at least visually see it. All right, now let's see how talented you guys are. Ready? Let's go one arm forward, one arm backwards. Ooh, I could do it. Maybe. Am I still doing it? I don't even know. Is it happening? Did I do it? Okay. Let's see if I can do it the other way. About it. Yeah. Something like that. Come on now, backstroke it. You got me now. All right, cool. Good. So arm circles in and out, backwards, forward, up and over. So I've got also a ton of different dynamic stretches for your upper body. I got a whole like 15-minute video on it, so that way you can really get in there if you have some shoulder mobility issues or neck or hip or whatever it is. Just twisting our body back and forth. Let those arms fly. This one you want to do whether it's upper body or lower body just because you want your spine to be able to move. You don't want to be too bound up. Next we're going to go into a Frankenstein kick. So it's literally just coming up and kicking in front of your body across towards the opposite hand. Just getting those hamstrings and glutes kind of warmed up. Other arm, other leg. Feel a little burn going, which is good. Shoulders are still a little hot from those arm circles and trying to figure that whole thing out. All right, we're going to do some butt kicks. We're going to start off just going to the same butt cheek side. Okay. Feeling good. You digging it? Now we're going towards the opposite cheek. Just getting a bigger range of motion. Trying to open up those hip flexors a little bit, especially if you've been sitting a lot. Grab that foam roller or a post. Now we're going to try to swing them all the way back and all the way forward. Getting some good motion, good mobility. Woo. Flying. Now we're going to go side to side with that same leg. Woo. You guys think this looks goofy? I get it. It is goofy. But guess what? Yeah, I look goofy. And you too can look goofy if you do what I do. It was funny, just the other day, I was took our son to swim team practice, and we went trail running with my daughter, who's 6, and I found out she loves trail running. So now we're going to do hip circles, and I ran into a lady looking nice and goofy doing some dynamic warm-ups before her run, and she was like, "No way, I know you, I just saw this video on dynamic lower body stretches." Awesome. So I'm hoping that people do follow in my instruction. The goal is to help live an injury-free life. Good. Hip circles the other way like you saw if you weren't listening to me. And then the last one would be just rising up on your toes. Trying to get those ankles and calves all loosened up. And we're going to get ready to go into our workout. So this workout's about a little less than 40 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and run through all kinds of different ab exercises. 4, 8, 12 different ab exercises. And you're going to be like, how is that even an ab exercise? It's all because we're concentrating on our core. Whenever you're doing any exercising, you want to be concentrating on your core so that way you can feel what you're working. So I'm going to keep my body moving a little bit. I'm going to sip of water. And we're going to start this program in 12 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. And we're going to start off with high knees and arms in place. So I'm going to use a cable machine for this. You can use dumbbells, cables. You can use anything you want. But at the end of the day, we're just going to be going opposite. We're We're going to be high step marching. So go ahead and get started. As I hook these in, 'cause they weren't ready for me. Because the last person took them off. So we're opposite, punching straight up. So you can get, it's about 30 seconds left of movement. So you can pick it up a little bit, go fast. Using cables, you can use dumbbells. So just if you see this, or you can use no weight at all. But you got your core engaged. We're moving. We're high stepping. Your obliques are super engaged. Good. Now we're going to go into a sprinter sit-up. Sprinter sit-up. Tons of different ways to do this. Bicycle crunches, sprinter sit-ups, sitting on your butt, staying up high. Beginner would be just coming up towards your opposite side, or a bicycle crunch. Or all the way up on your tailbone. And we're just sprinting. And a sit-up, twisting those obliques. Keeping your stomach pulled in. Woo-hoo! Come on, last little bit. Let's work. Woo! Come on, 10 seconds. Awesome. Now we're going to go do a speed jumping jack. So we're going to do a speed jumping jack. What's that? So if you can't do plyometric movements, just step off to the side. The speed jumping jack literally is just a super fast jumping jack. So we're here, just going out and back fast. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. So we're just moving back and forth really fast. So just nice and fast with your jumping jack. Here we go. Come on, speed. It's a speed jack. You want to feel everything. So you're in control. You're making your arms go up and down super fast. Not just throwing them. You're squeezing your legs in and out. You're exhaling, sucking that core in tight. Come on, last 10 seconds. All right, next one's a body saw. So I use sliders for this. You can use paper plates on a carpet or socks on hardwoods. So you can either go plank position on your elbows from your knees as a beginner, or on your toes. With the body saws in a plank position, shifting back and forth. If you feel the pressure in your lower back, just pick your butt up a little higher. This is a great exercise for those abs. Super hard. One of my favorites. Right up there with the cable double crunch, which I don't have in this video, but it's in one of my other ab videos. All right, so that was the first circuit through. We're gonna go through this 3 times, so 2 more rounds of it. So like you saw I had with the cables at the beginning, we say cables this time. So just high knees, punching up, feel your obliques. If you're wondering what I'm using, these are flex lines. I have a whole video on flex lines also, because it's all done with air compression, which is so much smoother than weights. And they're freaking awesome. You can also find them on my website, BrentKasmer.com. Like I said, you don't need any weights. You can use dumbbells. Come on, boy. Last little bit. These are Bluetooth. Good. Right to those sprinter sit-ups. Remember, sprinter sit-ups, balancing on your butt, and just it's like a torso twist, but just a little faster. If these are too difficult for you, go to a bicycle crunch. If you don't know what that is, I just showed you. So laying flat on your back, nice and controlled and slow, and you're aiming your wrist towards your knee. Or you can have your feet planted on the floor. Come on, last 30 seconds. Keep that torso tall and twisting. Ooh, great times. Great times, great times. Daggone it. Remember I told you how you forget to turn on your Apple Watch? Start workout. No. Uh-oh, it's stuck. Oh, we got speed jacks. Remember those? Let me power this off so it's nice and fast. You're gonna get your arms going a little bit. Remember what I said? You can't jump. Just step to the side. Just get those arms moving. Try to go as fast as you can. Don't go crazy. Don't hurt yourself. Challenge yourself. There's a difference between challenging yourself and hurting yourself. So let me go into that. Come on. Yes. We can go faster. Let's do it. Good job. All right, to those body saws. Like I said, my favorite. Or you can do planks from your knees, or planks on your elbows and on your toes. Start. Oh, son of a biscuit. All right. Start your body saws, shifting back and forth. You only want you bring your shoulders about to your elbows. Shifting back as far as you can though. So if you're just starting out also, I encourage you. It's hard not to make a minute. I get it. But try to make it 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Challenge your body. I get it. I mean, it's hard for me. I hate minutes. But guess what? It's good to change it up. It's good to challenge yourself. All right. All right, we got one last round of this. 10-second break. Try not to take a water break yet. 5, 2, 1, 9, 5. Come on, boy. All right, here we go, opposite. Got the weight jacked up on this now. This one really gets that heart pumping. Shredding that fat right off that body. Come on. Keep moving. You guys are doing better than me. Come on. Using those dumbbells if you got them. Get those knees up. Woo! Come on, chugga, chugga. All right. All right. We're right to those sprinter sit-ups or bicycle crunches, or nice and controlled. I'm gonna get this workout recorded. Start high intensity interval training.
Who would you like to call?
Oh, of course, who I want to call. Come on, baby. We're gonna log this workout. You guys are gonna believe me that I did this. Come on. Come on. Make sure you put in the comments that you did better than me. Because I know you did. And I know you can. Come on, Brent. Good twisting. Good job. Speed jumping jacks. Start high interval. Oh my God, Brent. Come on. Start high intensity interval training.
Which workout do you want to start?
Hit. Here we go. We're on the books now. It's for real. I know, we're all crazy in the head. It's okay. Intensity. Come on. Come on. Everything's tight. Feel your shoulders picking those arms up, pull them down. You should feel it all in through here. Your obliques, your sides, your waist. Your abs are pulled in tight. Legs are working in and out. Something like that. Shut up, B. All right. We got body saws, and then we're gonna take a minute break, get some water. We got 4 more exercises. 3 rounds of it. We got some body saws. Here we go. Good. Hold that plank if you have to. If not, join me in some body saws. Like I said, beginner ones from your knees. Key is to make sure you're in that plank position so your core is engaged. Feeling your lower back, keep that butt up. Try to keep it nice and level with those shoulders. Come on. Come on. A little bit left. Woo! Hot tamales. What are some key things to drink during a workout? There's amino acids. Best one out there is your intra. Wish I got links for that. Oh, it tastes so good. Get a sip of water or intra or BCAAs. We got the next 4 exercises coming at you. Whew. We're gonna be crushing some abs. We got the cable overhead side bend, which we'll do 30 seconds per side. Dumbbell uppercuts, really working that waist. We have jump squat 180s, and we also have the ab wheel, or we can use sliders. I'll show you a couple different ways. Whew. All right, minute's almost up. So we're gonna start off with the side bend. So if you don't have a cable machine and you're using resistance bands, key way, I like to loop these over something, and I'll pull them through so that way it stays cinched in there, nice and tight. You can also use a dumbbell and just do side bends holding the dumbbell as well, or a dumbbell by your side, and just make sure you're going towards the opposite side of the hand you're holding it in. But if you're using a cable or a band, here we go. So this is the key thing is a nice stance and just leaning out. Like I said, we're gonna do 30 seconds per side. Keeping those arms in a fixed position. So try not to push. Using your arms, use your obliques. 30 seconds switching sides. Use your obliques to pull your whole shoulder and upper body over. So good stretch, good control, good pull. Awesome job. It's a great stretching work right there. All right, so you're gonna grab some dumbbells. This, you wanna make sure you have your elbows in a fixed position, bent at 90 degrees. Nice double shoulder width stance. And you're just coming up across the body. Keep your abs tight, pulling them in and twisting that trunk, your waist. Good twist, cut those upper dumbbells up. If you don't have dumbbells, it's okay. You can use whatever, nothing. It's just about mentally engaging your core and getting a good twist. You can tie in some bands down low and use those. Oh man, it's good stuff. Whew. All right, so we got those jump squat 180s. So jump squat 180s like this. Jump, twisting, jump, twisting. If you can't jump, just pivot. So squat, pivot to the other side, squat, pivot back. But you're using your obliques to twist. So, or if you can't even twist or want to pivot, just do some squats. If you're afraid you're doing them wrong, hold on to a post. That way it helps you to sit back and just do some squats. Here we go. You want to make it super hard, do it faster, and pick your knees up. So now you got your obliques and your lower abs working. So pick and twist, pick and twist. Woo! Keeps that heart beating though. Nothing like legs and everything working. All right. Next one's the ab wheel. Tons of variations for this. So like if you can't ab wheel, just do a plank or crunches. Just laying on your back, doing crunches. But you know, standing up, rolling out. Make sure you pull from your hips and your lower abs so to help get you back. And the further past your eyes you get, the harder it is. All right. So standing, you got from your knees. You could throw some socks on your hands. Do these on some hardwood floors. We got sliders. You can do these same things, standing. Just pull from make sure you're pulling from your lower abs. Driving those knees in. Keeping those arms in a fixed position. It's not supposed to be an arm exercise. Few seconds left. Woo, baby. All right, guess what? That's all 4 of them. Let's go back to the top. All right, so I showed you guys with the cable. Now at least you can understand it also. So I hold the dumbbell like this. I'm just tilting to one side. Oh yeah, it works, see? Tilting. Tilting. We're gonna do 30 seconds. Arms are in a fixed position. Tilting. You wanna make it harder? Bring those feet together. Really feel those obliques working. Other side. Oh, we having fun yet or what? Told you, you crushed this workout. You're getting results, for sure. Ah, gotta love it. We got those dumbbell uppercuts. I showed you with the dumbbells last time, right? All right, you don't believe me? You can do this with the bands. So grabbing some handles, stepping on it, fixed position. Come on. Just twist that waist. Feel your core engaged. I love the people. Oh, I don't have the right workout shoes. Guess what? Go barefoot. It's pretty much what I do. I don't have the right band. I don't have the right dumbbells. I can't get to the gym. If you want it, we'll find a time. The time's just not now for you yet. Woo, baby. Holy smokes. There's your band for you. We got jump squat 180s. I love these. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. All right. As you saw in the last time when I did these, the whole time I was jumping one direction. So this way, and then back the same way. Because if you continually go the same direction, you're working that same side, oblique-wise. So make sure you're changing it up because it's twisting and you're pulling from your core for rotation purposes. Good squat. High knees. A little faster. Come on. Try to get out of control. Get in control. Come on. Touch the flow. Oh. Heart's pumping. You don't believe me? Check my watch. All right. Ab wheel. Or the sliders. Or socks on your hands. Or a plank. Can also go side to side with these, but we've been doing a lot of sides already. So remember, the key thing is just pulling in from those knees, working that core, pull in from those knees. You can make this. Come on. I don't even know what round this is too. Dang. We got a whole other round. We can do it. Come on. This is how I talk to myself anyways when I work out. Beautiful. All right. Last time through. Here we go. We got those side bends. So holding that cable or band up high. Nice stance. Good stretch. Keeping those arms in a fixed position. Working those obliques hard. Switching sides. Come on. We got this. Because we have to. The world's counting on you. Come on. A little bit longer. Fighting for that water break coming up. Come on. Whew. Oh, Lord have mercy. We got those uppercuts. So working your waist. I didn't say it was going to be easy. I said intense at whatever level you're at. So you can do this. Part of it's the mindset. Come on. You're going to be a role model for someone out there and help change somebody's life. We're all here put for a reason. People need you. Work that waist. Come on. We got it. We got it. Ah, yes. It's good stuff. We got the jump squat 180s. Yeah, you can hold weight for these. There's people way out there tougher than me. So jump squat. 180, back and forth. Good hip rotation. Twist that trunk. Do what you can. Don't try to keep up with me if you can. Push yourself. I'm sure there's people doing it faster than me. Getting those knees up. Good hops. Speedy. Fast effect. Twisting side to side. Keep going. Oh. You got this and the ab wheel. Come on. Few seconds. That was that 10-second beep. You guys did better than me. Come on. Ab wheel. Ab wheel. Woo, baby. Come on. Here we go. Last minute. I'm gonna take a break for a minute. And we got one last circuit still. Dang, really? Like I said, try to keep those arms in a fixed position. Pull from your hips, rolling that butt in and under, crunching those abs. A lot of people, once they get good at these, love doing them standing. Got a lot of clients. We do them with the barbell too. Barbell rollouts. Holy Toledo. All right. Get a sip of water or some amino acids. Oh, I'm empty. I'm empty. All right. Our last group of exercises. You can do it. All right. So we have cable torso twists. So last time we just did a side bend, now we're doing a torso twist. The godforsaken burpees, which we love and hate. Grasshoppers. Yes, grasshopper, wise man. And then plank thrusters. Or you can do it as a full extension, like an inchworm with your hands on sliders. So cable torso twists. If you don't have a cable and you're at home still, and you don't have the band to hook onto the side to do torso twists, just lean back and do some good old fashioned sitting on your butt torso twists. Excuse me. What did I say that thing was? The second one was, we got the grasshoppers. Oh, burpees, of course I forgot that. So burpees, if you can't do a burpee, no big deal. We can do seated knee-ins or leg lowers. So right here, we're torso twisting. So you can go like this, stay all on one side, or you can just switch it up and go alternating sides. I find it better and harder for me. I could do more resistance if I stay all on one side and really lock in that core, that waist, and just twisting. So you can use that cable or band that you had in up there nice and high already. Oh, that was that 30-second mark. I wasn't paying attention, and you guys didn't remind me. Twisting sides, switching sides. Okay. So, most people know what a burpee is. So a burpee is squat down all the way up and jump. If you can't do burpees, do some burpees. Don't say you can't do them if you can't do them or can do them. But if not, you can just do squats or seated knee-ins or lying on your back and doing leg lowers. Key is working those abs, keeping that core tight. So seated leg lowers or lying leg lowers. It's a great exercise also. We're getting a good workout in. This one's really getting that core. As soon as you kick those feet out together, that core is engaged. Squatting down. Try not to drop too hard to the floor, or you're not impacting those shoulders too much. So get a good squat in. Just place your hands on the floor. Drop into your push-up and up. Love it. I couldn't tell what beep that was. All right. Now we're going into grasshoppers. I like these on sliders. They're my favorite. You can do them like this. So coming towards the opposite knee to elbow. You can pick your one elbow up and do it. Or you can just lay on your back and do bicycle crunches. I like putting my toes on sliders and coming across. I just go by feeling. I really feel my core working the most on these ones. So get a good twist. Try to focus on keeping your shoulders directly over top of your hands. All right, it's getting really hard to talk after burpees. I'm dying over here. Sliders are great. Stupid purchase for your home gyms. I got about 1 million exercises you can do with them. I think I did a whole workout. It's actually one of my favorite workouts. Just for fun, but challenging. All right, and then last but not least, I forgot what it was. So I have to run over to my piece of paper and look again. Oh, plank thrusters. Plank thrusters. Same thing. It's like this. You don't need sliders. You can just hop it in and out. Keep your core as tight as possible. Same thing. If you can't do any jumping or mobility, just laying on your back. You could do windshield wipers also. Just like this. So keeping those shoulders down, arms out, palms down. Gave you some variety there. All different levels. Or you can go full extension, or you kick back and extend, in, and in. Back and back, in and in. And you can go all the way back. There's some freaks out there that really got some good core. But that's how they train, is all core. All right, those were all 4 exercises. You know what that means? Rinse and repeat. If you want to, you can take your cable down. That way it's a little bit lower your chest and just twisting across the body. Same thing like I said. I'm going 30 seconds one side. So your goal is to keep those arms in a fixed position, rotating those shoulders across. A little tired, so I'm sure I'm getting sloppy and you guys can call me out. But at least I could talk you through it. What you're supposed to do. 30 seconds switching. Work that core. Twist those shoulders. Come on. Few seconds. This floor is getting a little wet. Whew. All right. We got those wonderful things. Burpees again. I love burpees. Not. There are people out there that love burpees. I'm not one of them. Oh man. See? I missed the whole circuit. And I've already burnt 400 calories with my watch. Told you we were gonna get shredded. Get that 6-pack. 30 seconds. Make sure you're trying to jump both feet at the same time. Kick them out there. Stick that plank position. Drop and up. So run through all the fundamentals at first before you start moving too fast. 10 seconds left. Come on, core tight. Pop it and in. And pop it and in. We got those grasshoppers. Grasshopper. You know I'm using sliders. I love them. Hey, if you have a harder variation of any of these exercises, throw them in the comments, man. Show me some skills. Let me see that. Give me some love. Show me some likes. Come on, there's enough haters out there. You like this workout? Thumbs me up. Try to keep you guys fed with content. Keep you guys fed with knowledge. Staying injury free. Challenging your bodies. Staying educated. I can do it. Come on. All right. Sweet. Plank thrusters. That's my baby boy. That's Braxton Kasmer right there. If you're into Minecraft or playing Floor's Lava, check out his channel. What the? Woo! Oh my goodness. Come on. You can do these from your elbows. My triceps are cooked. Actually, from today's workout session. Not this one, but. I love abs. If you want linked up with me on my Apple Watch, I love having people on my watch. Challenge yourself. You can do it. Last few. Good. All right, we got our last circuit, last round. So same thing. Torso twists. I'm gonna drop this all the way down this time. Same thing, coming from a low angle up. Working your core. Working your core. 30 seconds per side. So now I just hit all those angles. If you're at home going, oh my God, I don't have the ability to do that, all the different angles, it's okay. I'm just showing you variety. That's all. You can do it. And we'll figure it out together. Working that waist. Few seconds. To our last 3 exercises. You can do it. Woo, baby. Burpees. I love burpees. Okay. Let's see. It's our last set. How many can you do in a minute? If you're not doing burpees, whatever it is you're doing. Come on for the last little bit. Last calorie burning. Dang, I lost count. Too bad my watch doesn't count for me. I'll have to go watch the replay. I can usually get about 20 or so in a minute when I'm tired. A few seconds. All right, we got grasshoppers. What's up, John? We got grasshoppers. We're getting there. Remember what we're doing. Coming across that body. Towards the opposite elbow. Remember, keep those shoulders right over top of your hands. Burpees. Damn near kill me. Use your core. Think about what you're doing. Use it. Come on. Concentrate. I'm talking to myself. It's at the end of the workout. Come on, 7. Good job. Last exercise. Last one. I know it's a lot on your shoulders. If you have to, flip over. Go on your back. You can do these on your back. You can go on your elbows. Like I said, you can do the full extension ones from your hands. Keep those abs engaged. You ever feeling your lower back? Stop. Don't do it. Change it up. So our last exercise. I know half of you guys stayed with me just for the stretching at the end. We're gonna get there. We'll get to that static stretching. I promise. I'm looking forward to it myself. Come on, B. All right. Good job. Woo! All right. We're gonna do some static stretching now. So, like you know, we got the foam rolling at the beginning. We had dynamic stretching, which is just mobility, moving your body around. That's how you want to start your workout. Then we get the workout itself with modifications along the way. And now I'm gonna finish with some static stretching. Woo! So I gotta finish that workout on my watch though real quick. Finish workout. Uh-oh, it's gonna give me a hard time. There we go. It's been logged. All right, so we're gonna sit on the floor. You're gonna put your right foot beside your right butt cheek. And we're gonna lean back on that leg, stretching your quad out. But the biggest thing is you don't want your knee to lift off the floor. So you only want to lay back as far as you can by keeping that knee driven into the floor. So make sure you keep that knee in there. Feeling that all along the top part of your thigh. Typically hold it for about 10, 15 seconds or 3 good long deep breaths. Trying to relax a little bit deeper into the stretch every breath, every exhale. So now we're going to reach forward. We're going to grab that opposite foot with your hand. So does that make sense? Opposite foot with hand, something like that. So you're going to take your left foot in your right hand. You're going to use your left arm to push yourself forward towards that foot. So if you're really flexible, you can grab it with both hands, put your knee on your head on your knee. I'm not quite there, but same thing. 3 good long breaths. It's great. Static stretching is, like you saw, dynamic stretching is, just moving the body around, getting warmed up. Static stretching is more lengthier holds, so that way you can elongate the muscle. You don't want to do static stretching prior to working out, because if your muscles aren't warmed up, you switched legs if you didn't already. Because if your muscles aren't warmed up, you really are only stretching insertions and origins, which actually increase risk of injury. So that's why dynamic stretching is most important at the beginning and static at the end. Do you need to get this sweaty to do static stretching? No. But you need to do some movement prior to doing any static stretching. Okay, opposite hand to foot again, out in front of you. Nice. Woohoo! This side's a little tighter, which makes me mad, because that means it's not symmetrical. At least if you're tight, it's good to be tight on both sides. Trying to really use that back arm to push yourself forward, and that good stretch. Feels good. Dang, I'm sweaty. All right, so I'm gonna put both feet in front of me with a butterfly stretch. You're gonna pull those toes in towards you. Put your elbows on your thighs. You're gonna really push those thighs down, pull your toes towards you. Try to keep your spine nice and tall. Try to keep the sweat out of your eyes. If you need to, just rocking side to side a little bit, trying to get a little bit deeper of a stretch on each side. Also a video on the weighted butterfly stretch, so using dumbbells to help stretch that, growing out. Woo, baby. All right, we're going to put your left leg straight out. We're going to put your right foot over top of the knee, and you're going to twist yourself towards the leg that's over your straight leg. Hopefully all of that made sense verbally. If not, just look at me. Really trying to keep that torso tall, getting a good lower back stretch, using that elbow to really push that knee the opposite way. All right. Then we're going to do the same thing to the opposite side. Stretching. Few more static stretches and we'll be done. So, a couple more. I'm going to show you a calf stretch. So we're going to go onto our hands. You're going to pike your butt up in the air. And you're going to take that right leg, keeping it straight, foot planted on the ground, and take your left foot, placing it on your right heel, and driving that heel into the ground, locking that leg straight. You should feel this in your right calf if you're doing it the way I'm saying. If not, it's the opposite. Good, switching sides. Which means everything's opposite. So left foot's on the floor, right foot is planting that left heel into the ground. Your left leg is straight. You should be feeling this in your left calf muscle. Okay. So you're going to drop your knees to the ground, feet apart just a little bit. You're going to sit back through your heels into whatever it's called, child pose. So you want to sit your butt through your heels and lay your head towards the floor and use your fingertips to kind of pull yourself and elongate your spine. You're going to rock forward. Try to keep your arms straight if you can. And just drop your hips towards the floor, stretching those abs out. If you need to go to your elbows, drop to your elbows. If you feel like this is too much for your spine, so drop to your elbows. Really feel like those hips are heavy, stretching them towards the floor. And then twist a little bit. Getting a little bit deeper on those hip flexors. Okay, we're going to go some upper body stretches real quick. So a few of these. Do them from your knees still if you want. You can stand up. I'll stand up because I want to kind of show you different angles. But you're going to take your right arm, reach it down your spine. You're going to grab your left elbow, use your left arm to grab your right elbow and drive it down that spine. So you're trying to keep yourself nice and tall, straight, pushing that elbow down your spine. If you can't get your hand behind your head, just use a rope and kind of like pull it down, or a belt or a band. Switching sides. So now reaching that left arm down my spine. So tricep stretch, which is the back of your arms, which is what I was telling you was on fire on me. I'm holding myself up. So stretching those triceps out. And we're going to stretch out the backs of our shoulders. So we're going to take that right arm, reach it across your chest, grab your elbow, and pull it towards you nice and snug, stretching the back of those shoulders out. It's a great stretch. Really force it. So you should feel this. It shouldn't be comfortable. When you stretch, it's not comfortable. Don't rip your arm out of your socket, but you want to stretch yourself. You want to stretch your muscles, stretch your body. Good. Making sure you keep that mobility. So hooking your left arm across your chest. Grab that elbow, pull it snug. Okay, last but not least, we're going to take our hands behind our back, leaning forward, trying to open those shoulders up, And just pull those arms up over your back. Just trying to get a good stretch on the front of those shoulders. Ooh, all right. So, this is a great video. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed it. Like I said, this was a full workout. So, I mean, we had everything from your foam rolling to your dynamic stretching, which is how you would really introduce yourself into whatever exercise program you're doing, whether it's your upper body, lower body, strength training, type of stuff, even into running. So you would do your dynamic stretching and your foam rolling of your lower body if you're going into even a cardio session. That way you're just making sure you don't have any imbalances. Keeping yourself injury-free. The best chance you guys have is keeping yourself injury-free so that way you can live and exercise and take care of your body and feel good about yourself and, all those things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. My name is Brent Kasmer. This is BKPT. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. Mash that notification bell. If you're confused, you need some help with finding other videos along there, just do some searches, reach out to me so you can direct message me on any of my social platforms. Hit me up on my website, BrentKasmer.com. I love to give you guys all the best information out there. If you're looking to work with me online, you're really sick and tired of trying to figure out which program is best, and you don't want to flip through Men's Health and Muscle and Fitness and end up getting hurt because you're choosing the wrong programs and you're not getting what's right for you and your level of fitness, hit me up. I'll teach you a little bit about the 7-figure body blueprint, get you hooked up with my accelerated PT method and my Ignite meal planning system. That way you can do all of this for a very long time. All right? See you in the next episode.